Welcome to Safety Week 2011. Today, we journey through the do's and the don'ts of the Southeast Ecological Science Center. Starring
William Buddy Hyde,
Sandy Womble,
Howard Jumps, and Gary Mahone,
Pam Schofield, and Carmine Scudero.
and of course, Ken Rice.
First up, shop safety. Drill safety. Get it right, you save a life.
Welcome to the workshop. Today we're going to talk about some of the common mistakes we're finding here in the workshop, and one happens to be simply how to chuck a drill bit. Come on over and take a look at the drill press. We're finding the same problem here, and that is the drill bits are not being chucked properly. If a drill bit is not chucked properly, the drill bit could shatter, hurting you or damaging your work. If you can see, in the drill, the hand drill, we've got the same problem here. The chuck of the drill is actually biting onto the groove portion of the drill bit. That's improper. The same problem is here in the drill press. You can see that the teeth inside of the chuck are biting on the groove portion of the bit. The drill bit is designed to have a smooth shank at the end. This is the portion in which the three teeth inside of the chuck need to bite down on. So the proper way would be to gauge where the smooth part ends, put that up into your chuck, tighten the chuck with the right key in about 2 different places. Make sure it's tight. If it's not tight, the drill bit will actually spin inside of the teeth, and it will look something like that now on the drill bit. That's the proper way to chuck a drill bit.
Securing your work. A proper clamp makes for a happy camp.
Welcome back to the workshop. Right now we're going to talk about how to fasten your work safely so that you can work on it. The best way to secure your work is with the vise mounted on the work table. This device will pinch your fingers, but you want to make sure it pinches your work instead. Put flat surfaces in between the jaws of the flat jaws and crank it down so that it's nice and tight so that when you drill on it, it doesn't move around. The vise also has a second set of jaws, and that's designed for round material such as pipe, galvanized material, aluminum material, whatever it is that's round that you don't want shifting around. You crank it down inside of those jaws and your pipe won't turn. It gives you a nice straight line to drill with also. We also have locking pliers, commonly called vice grips. These are great for fastening sheet metal together while you're drilling, to put a pop rivet through, or to do a quick weld, something like that. Various sizes of these, and they work great. Another item we want to point out are C-clamps. We have various sizes of C-clamps. These are designed to fasten your work to the work table so that it doesn't slide around. A common example would be working with plywood, plexiglass, sheet metal. Could be various different items that might slide around on the table. You want to crank these C-clamps down so that your material doesn't move. In addition, our drill press also has a multi-point adjustable vice grip as well. It's a vise that you want to put your work in, lock it down, and then you can adjust the position of where you want the drill to make its point.
Sawing safety. Keep a clean saw. That's the law.
Well, well, if this isn't the most common problem we're finding here in the workshop. This is how the saw was found this morning. Take a look at it, tell me if you can find some of the problems.
You can pause the video here for more time.
Did you find some of the problems? Let me point a few out. This device is still plugged in. This is a major safety violation. Not only is it still plugged in, but the device is still with the blade up in the air. It should be in the down and lock position when it's done being used. Not only is it good housekeeping to make sure this mess is all cleaned up, but there's a potential for shrapnel to be down inside of the track of the blade. This is something that should be looked at after every use. Make sure the device is cleaned, blown off with the air hose, and put back in its proper, safe position. For the next person to use.
Proper power tool attire. Always operate with safe style.
Clearly, Mr. Hyde is not practicing safe style. Can you tell me what's missing? Pause here for more time. Here you go, Bunny. Why don't you try these on for size?
And now, lab safety. A safe lab keeps scientists out of rehab.
Well, as you can see, Sandy has not practiced safe lab environment. We'll just take it back a bit and see if you can find out what went wrong here. All right, let's see here. Just a little bit further. Go ahead and get her that pin up a bit here. See if we can get the, and right about there. Pause here for more time. Silly Sandy. There's a few things you're gonna have to change around here. Like first, hair back and out of the way. Next, it is very important to always wear goggles and a lab coat. There you go. Just one more thing missing. Closed-toed shoes. Looking good, Sandy. Before we do anything else, we're gonna have to clean up around here. Whoa! That was easy. Next, remember to always work with chemicals under the ventilation hoods. But most importantly, for the integrity of your experiment and your health, no food in the lab. When transporting chemicals around the lab, they should be placed into a bucket with a lid and then carried by the handle. When traveling with chemicals, to avoid a scene like this one, place the bottle in a double bucket and surround the chemical with an absorbent material, and then place it in your vehicle.
Experiment in animal safety, keeping critters cozy, and scientists from being nosy.
Hey, Gary, glad you came back here. I gotta show you these new fish we have.
Oh, cool. They're really kind of cool. They're a little aggressive, and usually they eat eels and earthworms, anything, you know, kind of long and cylindrical. And we're trying to break them into some health food. Whoa, Gary, where are you? Oh.
Take a moment in remembrance of what went wrong here. You are now watching real footage from our super secret, high-tech hidden camera.
Wow! Look at the size of that sucker. He's got to be a stud. Looks a little hungry to me. You know, they just don't take care of these things. There you go.
2 weeks later...
Oh my gosh, what? God.
What happened? Why are all my fish dead? And what are these goldfish crackers doing here? Come on!
Tisk, tisk, tisk. How could this be avoided in the future?
And now, what you've all been waiting for. Fire safety. When it's a-blazing, it's the base you'll be grazing.
So today, we're going to demonstrate a fire.
Back up,
Okay.
back up, I
You-
got it,
are
I got it,
you
I got
sure?
it, I got it, I
Oh,
got it.
Okay.
Back up, back up.
Sweep the base, sweep the base, sweep the base.
See, I got it.
You got it.
Oh no! I think we can guess what went wrong here. Before we talk about it, let's take a look at some fire extinguisher anatomy. First, the pin. It must be pulled before use. The pressure gauge tells you that the extinguisher is ready for use, and these letters tell you what type of fires this extinguisher was made for, and this display gives directions for speedy reference. Watch as he pulls the pin and so seamlessly sweeps the base, and the fire's out. Astonishing. Simply astonishing.
Thanks for joining us for this year's Safety Week.
And a special thanks to all our talent. Stay safe!